what could come is okay. Like Kalani's, got you like Kalani's, okay. Here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Morant. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. That shot off. Here's Richardson. It's stolen by Smith. And here they come. Back to Green. Can't cash in from close range. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Ingram knocking down the long two. He's extremely effective from there.
Outside Williams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Right wing. Baseline try. Hendricks can't get it to go. In the corner, it's Richardson. Offline with his three. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Hendricks. Williams with the steal. Morant left side. Here's the three. The shot, no good. Now Green. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Puts the move on. Anthony trying to get open. Can't capitalize inside. And Green gets it to go.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Out to Anthony. Driving inside. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
.132 left here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for him. Smith on the wing. Still yet to score. Green with the ball. Takes it inside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Pass to Bull. And it's Bull slamming it down.
That was a vicious slam for Bull. Love seeing him throw it down with that kind of power.
Here's Ingram. Kept alive. Outside, Green. In the corner, it's Ingram. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go. To the paint. Shot, high post. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here is Ingram. A baseline J. And that one released in time, but no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
The visiting team.
They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
To the middle, and Battie gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the home team. It's a 3-point game. Here's Richardson. Pass to Edey. Taken away by Hayes. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Now here's Williams. Richardson gets a wide-open look. Sinks the triple. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Giddey gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Morant. Great with how explosive Ja Morant is. He has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
That one misses. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the... Oh, my, what a play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in.
Oh, my
great.
goodness! That was spectacular.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And Giddey gets it to go.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's deflected. Launches it. Good on the triple.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Left side, Leonard.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the half. Petit. And he dunks it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Back to Anthony. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Number 22.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Second personal foul.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Shooting for the away team.
Good on both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Bowles sends it back. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Leonard from 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
At the line for the away team.
That one drops. He ties it up. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you've got to make some changes.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
27 seconds left in the second quarter. There's Green with the 3. For 3, Smith. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Richardson left side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Smith. To the inside. And here's Ingram from the arc. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Green.
Away team foul. Number 21. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's the home team. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Smith, no luck.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
It's Richardson on the wing. Pass to Edey. Clock at 6. Rebound by Smith. Green in the post. He's got 8.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Richardson's got his second bucket tonight.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And stolen by Richardson. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Here's Hendricks. A 3-pointer off the mark. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
So it's Richardson with the jam.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Outside Williams. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. He can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Team foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Puts it up off the inbound. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Home team on D. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Batee.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Giddey. Smith on the wing. The 3-pointer, no good. 1:51 left in the third.
Home team foul. Leonard. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Bull on the inbound. He lays it in. Bull's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Batee. Pass to Smith. For the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
A 3 from Leonard. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. The 3 from Anthony. Rebound by Smith. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
James.
Back to Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Leonard hits them both. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Fires away from way outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. And this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Hands it from downtown.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Number 22.
So he gets them both. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Smith. Now here's Leonard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Leading by 4. And time for the short break. And well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Morant. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Over to the left wing. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Now here's James. Down low. Bull inside. Over Smith. Bull can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And he gets the bucket.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
James left side. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Number 22.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Hendricks. There's Green with the three. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Bull. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Bull, more slender, but really showed his strength on that finishing side. He's lean, but he's got some mean to him as well.
Outside, Green. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
James misses. And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Number 8. First personal foul, second team foul.
That one is off.
The away team. James at the line for 2.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Green. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
First team foul.
Free throw drops for Green.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Morant scanning the floor. The kick out to Williams. Morant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Richardson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Right side, Green. Ingram wide open. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Battie. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Williams.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
From downtown, the shot that time not on target.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
It's tipped. It's Richardson on the wing. Pass to Edey. 6 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
When it's Green making plays for others, That's a really good sign for this squad.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Pass to Morant. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they still